channel. My name is Laura, and today I'm doing Saturday Shelfie Tour. I am back upstairs near my crates. These are all my TBR books, and I am up to the letter R. I have 2 crates full of R's, so I will do a part 1 and part 2. So this week I will do part 1 and share with you the books that I still need to read that I own. So here we go. The first thing I'm going to do is an author that I really enjoyed. I read 1 book by her, and of course every time I read a book that I really like, I have to go and collect their other books. So the author's name is Deborah Rainey. I really liked this 1 book that I read by her, and when I edit this I will put the picture up because I don't remember the name of it. So yes, I really liked the book that I read by her. I think that it was about memory loss, because I love reading books about memory loss, but I'm not sure. I don't really remember. But anyway, I have 4 books that I collected by her because I want to read them when I get a chance. So the 4 books that I collected from her is Almost Forever. Did I say it was Deborah Rainey? I'm not sure. It's Deborah Rainey. And I bought Almost Forever, and I think that this one is about 9/11, but I'm not quite sure. Yeah, so I got this one, I got After All, and I got Forever After. And then I also got some other ones that she wrote called A Face of the Earth. And this one is a short story that has a book by her in here. It's Deborah Rainey, Denise Hunter, and Betsy St. Amnett. I don't know if I said her name right. It's Winter Brides. She wrote a short story in here. So I have these books by her because I know that I'm probably going to love it because I loved her other books. So yeah, so that's the first author. Okay, now moving on to my YA books. I did a little stack here. I only have like 3 YA books. Okay, so the first YA book, which I really want to read, is something that is very high hyped. And I want to read it because everybody loves it, but of course I hope I like it. The book that I have is Winter's Curse, and this is by Marie Rakowski. I'm pretty sure that this is the first book, but I'm not quite sure. So when I edit it, I will let you know. I do own the other 2. They were downstairs in my other shelf. Yeah, so that's the first one. The second one is an author that I really loved. I read a couple of books by him already, and I love them. So, of course, I had to buy more, and this actually doesn't even go on the shelf because it's a queue. Yeah, I have to move it. So the book that I found is Every Exquisite Thing by Matthew Quick. He's a great author if you haven't read him yet. So far, I think I read 2 books by him, and they were both amazing. So yeah, I want to read everything that he has written. So yeah, this book is going to be moved to my queue. See, as I do my shelf tour, I always find books that don't belong in certain crates. That's why I can't find them sometimes. So this is going to be moved. Okay, the next book is an author that I read all her books except for this one. I have a hit or miss with this author. I like some and I didn't like some. The book that I did not like was Fangirl, and the author's name is Rainbow Rowell. So can you guess the book that I'm hesitant to read? Yes, I do own it, but I'm hesitant to read it because I did not like Fangirl. I didn't like the Simon parts. So the book that I have here is Carry On. So I'm very hesitant to pick it up because I did not like Fangirl at all. So yeah, and this one is Simon. So yeah. But since I've read Fangirl, I have read 6 Harry Potter books. So maybe I will like it. I don't know, but I did read 6 Harry Potter books. But before reading Fangirl, I did not have any Harry Potter read yet, so maybe I will like it. I'm not sure. I will go into it hesitantly, but yeah. So that's that one. Okay, on to my adult books. Oh, I have one author here that I have 2 books of, and it's James Rowlands. I have not read him yet. I have Excavation, and I have The Last Oracle. I actually started to read this one because one of my teachers gave me this book, And I do have a bookmark. I did read a few pages, but it is very not descriptive, very descriptive. So I did put it down. I read 2 chapters of it. I have a bookmark in there. So yeah, I liked what I read, but I really have to have my mind focused on it. So yeah, I would have to read it again and start over again. But yeah, so she's very descriptive. So okay, so on to a funny author. I liked her other books that I read by her. It's Lisa Scottolini. I have Meet Me at Emotional Baggage Claim. And as you can see, this is misplaced as well. This is an S author, so this needs to be moved. So you might see this again when I do my S crate. So this is being moved. Okay, the next one I have is something that Elizabeth requested that I read. So I wound up purchasing the first book. It is a series. She said I will love it. I haven't read it yet, but I do own it. I did buy it, Elizabeth. And the book that I have here is Miss Julia Speaks Her Mind by Anne B. Ross. Yeah, so I have to read this one when I get a chance. It's a mystery as far as I know. I hope. Yeah. The next book is a Holocaust book. I have The Auschwitz Escape by Joel C. Rosenberg. I'm not sure if this is fiction or non-fiction. I don't know, but I like to read books about the Holocaust, so that's why I own this one. So when I edit, I will look it up. So yeah, so that's that one. The next book is a new adult, so this has sexy times. You can tell by the cover and the name of it. It is called Naked by Rain Miller. And again, this is misplaced. This should be under the M. So I am going to be moving this book. Yeah. So sorry about that. Okay, that's being moved. And then I have another one that's very popular, an adult book, but I have not read it yet. I heard mixed feelings about this one. It's The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. Rothfuss? Sorry, I said his name wrong. It's a fat book, chunker. I've heard mixed feelings. Some people like it, some people don't. So yeah, it's fantasy, and I think it's high fantasy, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's that. And the last R that I have in this crate is Getting Even by Sarah Rayner. So yeah, so that's it. So that's it for my R, the first crate, part 1. Stay tuned for next week. I will do my second crate with R's. And luckily I found 2 books that don't belong, and they will be moved to other crates. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye!